What's your "I didn't start it, but I definitely finished it" moment? Growing up, my older sister Andrea was obsessed with embarrassing me at school, not just normal sibling teasing. She made it her life's mission. Every morning, she'd blast Baby Shark from her car when dropping me off, making sure to roll down all the windows. She'd walk by my lunch table and loudly ask if I remembered to change my special underwear. Once, she even paid the school band to follow me around playing circus music. But the final straw came during my sophomore year. I had finally worked up the courage to ask out Grace, this girl I'd been crushing on for months. We were sitting in the cafeteria when Andrea strutted over, pulled out her phone, and started showing Grace my bath photos from when I was 3. That's when I decided, if she wanted to play dirty, I'd show her what dirty really looked like. See, Andrea had this weird obsession with keeping her room absolutely perfect. Everything had to be in its exact place. Her stuffed animals arranged by size, her books color-coded, even her pencils lined up by length. She'd have a meltdown if anything was slightly off, so I started small. Every day while she was at soccer practice, I'd go into her room and move one thing exactly 2 inches to the left. Just one tiny thing. A trophy, a picture frame, a decorative pillow. She'd come home, take one look at her room, and spend hours trying to figure out what was wrong. She knew something was off, but couldn't quite tell what. It was driving her insane. After a week, I stepped up my game. I started switching her hangers around so all the hooks faced different directions. I rearranged her shoes so the left ones faced slightly outward. I even reorganized her precious book collection, not by color anymore, but by height. Almost unnoticeable changes, but just enough to make her eye twitch. My parents couldn't understand why Andrea was becoming so paranoid. She started taking photos of her room before leaving for practice, trying to spot the differences when she got back. She even accused our mom of messing with her stuff during cleaning. But my masterpiece? That came when I discovered her secret Instagram account where she posted daily outfit plans. She had this massive following of fashion-obsessed teens who waited eagerly each morning to see what style Queen Andrea would wear. So I started sneaking into her room at night and subtly altering her planned outfits. I'd switch a blue scarf for a slightly different blue one, replace her white Nike shoes with her white Adidas ones. Tiny changes that made her pre-planned photos not match her actual outfit. Her followers started noticing. Comments like, didn't you say you were wearing the crystal necklace? That's clearly the pearl one," started flooding in. Her perfect reputation was crumbling, one accessory at a time. The final blow came during Spirit Week. Andrea had planned this elaborate sequence of color-coordinated outfits, each one meticulously photographed and scheduled to post. The night before, I snuck in and rearranged her entire closet by fabric type instead of color. The next morning was chaos. She couldn't find anything. Her photos showed her in a pink sweater and white skirt, but she was stuck wearing a green dress because everything else seemed to have mysteriously moved. Her followers were confused. Her fashion blog was in shambles. She finally cracked during dinner that night, screaming about how her life was falling apart, how nothing was where it should be, how she was losing followers by the hundreds. That's when I calmly pulled out my phone, opened her Instagram, and showed everyone the bath photos she'd posted of me, which I'd been secretly logging into her account and liking every night at exactly 3 a.m. The look on her face was priceless as everything clicked into place. Our parents grounded her for a month for the photos, and she had to make a public apology on her fashion account.